This video is closed captioned. If you're looking for a change of scenery and want to visit the most beautiful towns and lakes in Europe, this video is for you. Welcome back. I'm Anthony, and today I'll show you 10 of the best lakefront towns in Europe. If you love spending time by the water, you'll want to check out these 10 waterfront towns. Let's get started. Kotor, Montenegro. Situated along the Adriatic coast, Kotor is perched along the Bay of Kotor. The submerged canyon and dramatic cliffs feel like you're deep in the fjords of Norway. While not technically a lake, the protected bay offers lake-like conditions and plenty of unique opportunities for exploration. Old Town has been a UNESCO Cultural Heritage Site since 1979 and features the famous Sea Gate. The bay is also home to several hidden beaches, several of which are within walking distance of Old Town. Kotor is also an excellent base of operations to see more of Montenegro. The country has over 100 wineries and produces more than 17 million liters of wine annually. More than a quarter of this wine is exported, so you can be sure there's quality wine in the region. Local specialties include Vernak, Kratacija, Kristak, and Zizik. Varieties you'll be hard-pressed to find anywhere else. One of the stranger aspects of Kotor is the wildlife. Kotor is home to hundreds of stray cats that are surprisingly well-fed, friendly, and happy. While strolling through the streets of Kotor, you'll see plenty of homes, shops, and restaurants with water and food bowls set out for the town's feline ambassadors. The hardy population has been around for over 100 years and is synonymous with Kotor. Number 9. Heves, Hungary. Just a few hours from Budapest lies a magical resort town that is also home to the second-largest thermal lake in the world. The result? The luxurious spa resort of Heves. It's easily accessible by train, bus, or personal vehicle, and the city itself can be explored via bike or walking. In addition to luxurious spas, there are more budget-friendly hostels in the heart of the city. Cobbled streets like Heves and following the main promenade will lead you to the thermal bath. You can get massages and facial treatments or enjoy a healing dip in the thermal lake. If you'd like to sample more local specialties, the farmers market is open 3 days a week. Vendors sell homemade bread, honey pickles, cakes, sausages, fruits, vegetables, and even pottery. A deep dive into the history and culture of the town requires a visit to the Holy Spirit Catholic Church, Calvinist Church, and galleries in the Heves Museum. Number 8. Iznájar, Spain. Iznájar is situated in southern Spain along Embalse de Iznájar, the largest reservoir in Andalusia. The lake is framed by rolling hills full of olive groves, and the Mirador de Pastigo lookout offers stunning views of the white village called Pueblos Blancos that the region is famous for. Many of the village's attractions are centralized, making it extremely accessible for travelers who don't want to or can't walk great distances. The beautiful square behind the church, Plaza Rafael Alberti, offers a lovely respite from your wandering and perhaps catch some shade. And the iconic Patio de las Comedias was once an open marketplace but is now known for brightly colored blue flower pots and other blue objects attached to the stark white walls. No European village is complete without a castle, and Castillo de Iznájar does not disappoint. Perched on a rocky hill, the castle is Arabic in origin, built in the 8th century. Number 7. Flam, Norway. Where Kotor made you feel like you were in a Norwegian fjord, Flam is the real deal. Tucked away at the end of an epic fjord, Flam offers scenery and quick access to the local landscape. One of the best ways to take to the majestic scenery is the scenic Flam Railway. The train goes from Flam to a mountain station, but most make it to a round trip to enjoy the stunning views. It's one of the steepest and most impressive railways in the world, and you'll follow the Flam River up the valley towards the mountains and waterfalls. If you'd rather stay at sea level, cruises take you on the fjord, where you'll need to lean back to take in the dramatic mountain ranges. Kayaking is another option and offers a much more personal, secluded experience where you can get close to whatever sights and vistas interest you. Flam is an eco-tourist's paradise, but you can relax in style and soothe aching muscles at the floating sauna along the dock. Don't worry. The plunge into the cold water of the fjord afterward is your choice, not a requirement. If you enjoyed our video, join us on our journey around the world by subscribing to our channel. Please click the bell icon to get notified when we publish a new video. Number 6. Bled, Slovenia. Lake Bled is one of the most Instagrammable lakes in Europe. The small lake has a castle on an exposed rock cliff, a quaint island, and plenty of sights to explore in Bled and the surrounding forested hills. Accessing Bled Island can be done by rowboat or plenta, which holds about 20 passengers and is powered by rowing. The sound of church bells will likely greet you. The bell you hear is the wishing bell. Legend tells us that whoever rings the bell will have their wish come true. Less lucrative and much louder than a traditional wishing well, and a unique stop while in Slovenia. The castle above the lake has been around for more than 1,000 years and is the oldest castle in Slovenia. It hosts a museum, wine tasting, and a restaurant, in addition to unparalleled views. Number 5. Morcote, Switzerland. Built along the shore of the glacial Lake Lugano, Morcote has been deemed worthy of protection by the Swiss Federal Inventory of Sites. Like most old villages, the streets are narrow, the buildings and homes are old, and there are plenty of valuable architectural monuments. Consider the Pearl of Ceresio. Scherer Gardens display beautiful plant life along the lakefront, and elegant ancient estates line the shore. There are 4 official languages in Morcote: German, French, Italian, and Romansh, making it more accessible than some if you know at least a little bit of one of the languages. Get some elevation and visit Santa Bate Church. Keep going a bit further, and you will find the perfect spot for a jealousy-inducing photo to post on social media. Above the churches, you'll find a homemade swing where you can enjoy the fantastic views and take a break after climbing stairs and hills. Number 4. Giethoorn, Netherlands. Giethoorn is a quintessential medieval village. Cottages with thatched roofs line quiet canals, and beautiful bridges connect streets and homes. It truly looks like something out of a fairy tale. A boat ride through the canals is practically required and is a relaxing way to enjoy the sights and acquaint yourself with the village. Similar to Venice, large swaths of the town do not allow cars, only foot traffic. The village is certainly popular with tourists during the summer, but the crowds are worth battling in April when thousands of tulips bloom in the area. Grabbing a bite to eat at one of the cafes that face the canals is another excellent way to enjoy the serene village. The local museums offer a history of the area and its humble beginnings with farmhouses and fishing houses. Number 3. Bellagio, Italy. Not to be mistaken with the flashy Bellagio Hotel in Las Vegas, Bellagio sits along Italy's famous Lake Como. It's a lovely mix of winding cobbled streets, boutique shops, fine dining, panoramic views, and brightly colored buildings. Bellagio is small, so it's easily explored on foot, and you can cover the whole town in about an hour. One of the highlights is Villa Melzi, the former summer home for the Vice President of the Italian Republic. Built in the 1800s, sprawling gardens surround the villa and are open to the public. You can't visit the villa itself, but the garden is worth the trip to see native and non-native plants and breathtaking views of Lake Como. Bellagio isn't the only lakeside town on Lake Como. It's a great base of operations to visit other cities like the fishing village of Pescalo, which lies on the other side of the peninsula the Bellagio is on. Number 2. Hallstatt, Austria. The Austrian village of Hallstatt is only accessible by foot and sees increased tourism as more and more people discover this hidden gem. It's home to a salt mine more than 7,000 years old and the oldest staircase in Europe. Don't get too excited. You can't use the stairs, but they have been the research subject for several years. This charming town has several cafes along the waterfront, winding streets with pastel-colored buildings, and views of the lake at every turn. Lake Hallstatt is also home to regal swans imported in the 1800s by the Empress and Emperor of Austria. While most visit this area in spring and summer, the snow-capped mountains in winter give the region new life. Its central location also makes it a great place to explore other areas like Salzburg, Vienna, and Munich. Number 1. Ivoire, France. The number 1 pick today goes to a medieval village along France's Lake Geneva. Nicknamed the Gem of the Lake, Ivoire's history dates back more than 700 years and has an impressive castle as proof of its age. It's truly a delight for the senses, particularly if you visit the Garden of Five Senses, which encourages guests to experience the intricate gardens with all the senses, stopping to smell the roses, feeling the texture of the foliage, listening to the lapping water or trill of a bird, and enjoying the taste of locally made jams. At the same time, you take in the sights of this beautiful garden. Yvetot has won awards for historic preservation, landscape, and horticulture. And as you walk through the town, you'll see the critical role flowers play in the landscape and the lives of the locals. Lush greenery pokes out from ancient walls. Waterfronts feature bursts of color, and flowers bloom just about everywhere you look. That does it for today's video. Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite waterfront town that didn't make the cut today? Let everyone know in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. Who knows? I might cover your dream vacation destination next time. Safe travels.